morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is B. Surendra, and I'm the editor of Climate Control Middle East magazine, a magazine that has been covering refrigeration-related issues over the years and looking intensely at the food industry, the healthcare industry, the pharmaceutical industries. And it's an absolute pleasure for me to welcome all of you here this morning for what I do believe will be an interesting session on storage and handling issues from a refrigeration perspective. Thank you. Just to give a quick background, I have been privileged over the years in being able to interact with food professionals. And during these interactions, I've seen the passion that these people bring to the table in terms of food safety and also, of course, profitability, because that's part of that's a commercial side of things. And we have today an interesting gathering of such professionals who are going to join us in the round table. And Stephanie will be introducing them to you. And I just hope that the discussions are as vibrant as these people have been sharing with me on an individual basis. What we are going to be discussing today are various end-user issues, issues that concern retailers, wholesalers, and those in the food processing industries. And as based on what I have witnessed, there seem to be quite a lot of end-user issues. I've heard people talk of the need for reliable refrigeration components, of good installation practices, good consultancy, good contracting, jobs, and also training. Very importantly, I mean, a lot has been discussed on the need for good training of their own personnel from those who manufacture and supply the equipment. And these are just a few of the issues that we have, been exposed to. There are several more, and I hope all these do come up for discussion today. And so we are going to have this roundtable discussion, which is going to last for 4 hours. Believe it or not, yes, 4 hours, but there seem to be that many issues for discussion. We're going to be listening to a series of presentations by one of the foremost experts, refrigeration experts in the region. And so he's going to be bringing several issues to the table from a purely refrigeration perspective. And so that's how day one is going to be proceeding. And tomorrow we turn the table over to the refrigeration component suppliers, the manufacturers and suppliers. And I hope that they are able to listen intently to all that's going to be discussed today, because it's my fond hope that tomorrow they'll be able to offer specific solutions to the challenges that are going to be raised today. And so that should also be interesting. And in the post-lunch session tomorrow, we have something that is quite interesting. I say this because I've had a sort of sneak preview of what's to come, and that's we're going to be talking on refrigerated transportation. And believe me, it's going to be very interesting. And so I hope all of you are able to spare 2 days. I'm much appreciative of the fact that you're so willingly giving your time to this very important event, because food safety is of paramount importance to society. Before I conclude, it's my duty and privilege to thank our sponsors. And we have our bronze sponsors, Danfoss and Carrier Transicold. We have our silver sponsors, Emerson. Our event partner, this is N-Cube Solutions. And I also thank members of the media, some of whom have showed up already and some who are expected as we go along. And thank you, and I hope you have several takeaways by sundown tomorrow. And thank you.
Now I'd just like to introduce the roundtable participants. We have Mr. Farhat Saporta, who's the maintenance manager from Emarat, and who will also be a moderator on the roundtable. We also have Reza Afzali, Technical Supplies and Service Co. We have Ravi Chandran, who's the General Manager for Epicure Catering Services and Health Factory. We have Ms. Lorraine Hughes, who's the Technical Manager of FoodPoint, a branch of Emirates in-flight catering. We also have Sanjay KC, Section Manager from Carrefour, Rakesh Kumar, Technical Manager from Barakat Quality Plus, AC Sasi Kumar, Director of Engineering at the Address Hotel here at the Dubai Marina, Ranjit Singh, Technical Manager from Lulu Hypermarket and Key Group, Richard Springer, who we'd like to welcome from the UK, who's the Chairman of Highfield, and Mr. Bashir Hassan Yusuf, the Coordinator of the Dubai Municipality, and Domingo Perez, Al-Hawadi Engineering. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the discussion.
I would like everyone to introduce themselves so that we know what the competencies are, so that then we can take forward the roundtable discussion. I'll start with you, Mr.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to be here, for the organisers. Really appreciate the opportunity for refrigeration engineers and food safety specialists, and I understand that there is maybe a 50-50 split, I don't know, between the two, but that's good because we both depend on each other. My involvement with food safety, which is my specialism, has been since now for about 40 years. I started as an enforcement officer in the UK, and I was a director of environmental health, specialising in food safety for 12 of those years. I joined Highfield, which is a leading company involved with the provision of food safety training material. So I particularly specialise in developing food safety training material, and since then we've been involved with qualifications, training and so on. So that's my expertise, and I'm looking forward to a very good session, listening to all of you and learning from all of you about the problems and the solutions that you can give to us specialists as well. Thank you.
My name is Ravi Chandran. I'm the General Manager of Epicure Catering Services and Health Factory. I think I'm the only non-technical guy on this table, but I have 20 years of experience in the food service industry, and I've seen the good and bad of refrigeration and experienced it, and I would like to share some of those points today and tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, I am David Singh. I am working Lulu MK. This Dubai municipality implemented this hygienic model. We also participated before I was in modern bakery. I studied from there. After that, now I am working in Lulu MK group. I am following that course. I know very well how to handle boardroom and display level. How to handle, I know. Then now I have to know. I will ask about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Food safety postgraduate as well. No experience with engineering aspects themselves, but indirect experience, of course. I'll be giving you an insight into likely the practical impact of refrigeration issues with respect to food safety. It's exciting to see Bashir and Richard and Ravi and people who we work with, either as suppliers or as legislative, or who give us reference at this table. So I'm looking forward to learning a lot today. Thank you.
My name is Bashir Yusuf. I work as food safety expert at the municipality. My background is food processing. I have a postgraduate in food processing. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for a very timely issue, because it fits with our strategic vision to bring in all concerned parties to discuss issues of mutual interest. And we at the municipality believe in this kind of partnership, because we cannot do everything alone. And now this timely issue of chilling or food chain issue is very timely in the sense that now we put it in the what we call our smart inspection, and we put food control as our top priority. I mean, temperature control as our top priority, because through that control you ensure most of food safety. Because if you give organisms the time at the right temperature, you give it all it needs, because the food is already there. So it's very important that we concentrate on this kind of point, or the critical point in our process, in order to supply safety. Thank you.
Good morning. I just want to thank for the opportunity which the organizer provided for me. My name is Reza Afzali. I'm working for a company, TSSC, Technical Supply and Services Company. We are actually producer of the insulated panel. We are in the market for a long time. My duty and services is electromechanical. I take care of the refrigeration, or most of the part of refrigeration, and refrigerated transport. It will be a really good opportunity for me if I can do helpful too. Thank you very much.
Thanks to everybody for the introduction. As you can see that we have a healthy mix of everybody represented, right from top to bottom of the food chain. Right from the educator, Mr. Richard, the student, who now manages the business. We have a supermarket manager. We have people from the flight catering business. We have the regulator, and we have the supplier. And I am, as a facilities engineer, try to be as neutral as possible and try to bring all issues to the table so that we bring in a healthy discussion table. Once again, I'd like to emphasize that if anybody wants to say anything, please put your hands up and just grab the nearest mic, and you can have your input. This is just going to be a free-flowing discussion, and we encourage everybody and everybody to participate. And I'm going to watch who's not going to participate. He's not going to be having lunch today. So guys, you got to watch out. Just for the participants on the table and everybody else, this is a singer's mic. I told this, I'm not a singer, but the sound is much better, audible if you actually keep it next to you. It doesn't work, as you notice. All right, so we begin with right from the agenda that I have, and this is quite flexible. We have Mr. Richard to actually have a outsider's perspective. So he's been here for the last 4 years, I believe.